Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today, I want to talk about whether or not Amazon is actually passive income. I see all these YouTubers and stuff say, oh, you make $1,000 a week, passive income on Amazon FBA. And, that term is thrown around a lot in terms of Amazon FBA. I will be the first to tell you Amazon FBA is not passive income. It has some things similar to passive income, but really passive income is just when you make money for almost doing nothing, like affiliate marketing. I would consider something like that passive income because, like, say I make a YouTube video, I put some links down below, and people buy stuff. To me, that's a passive income because I don't do anything to earn that money. I don't do nothing to keep up with it. Just the link is there, and boom, you get paid if people choose to buy stuff with your links. But with Amazon FBA, you buy your product, you prep your product, and then you send out your product. You got to reprice your product. If you have like the complaint things where you have to send in the letter, the compliance, like the toy compliance thing might come up, IP complaints might come up. There's just so many things. You have to deal with stuff that gets damaged, whether you want to dispose of it or have it sent back to you. Plus with Amazon FBA, if you stop sourcing and you stop shipping to Amazon, your income goes away. So it's really not very passive because there's a lot of work. I'll be the first to tell you, Amazon FBA is a lot of work. Like yesterday, I think I did about 6 hours of prepping and to ship out all my stuff. Like I got up at 4:30 in the morning, and I prepped my product, boxed my product, and got it ready to send out. Like today, I'm going to go sourcing in about an hour. I'm leaving the house like 6:30. I'll probably be sourcing until at least like noon. Try to get home before it gets back over 100 degrees because it gets so hot here. It never ends. I got up this morning. I went through. I got a wholesale account from a distributor, and I spent about an hour going through their stuff today. Already this morning, they're just too expensive. I'm not buying nothing from them. But, so it never stops. If you do tactical arbitrage, you have to like go through the products and stuff like that. There's always something to do. I would say I probably work anywhere from 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week. Sometimes I don't even take a day off. To be perfectly honest, I usually work 6, 7 days a week. Just whenever my body's like, okay, dude, you've worked 60 hours this week. Slow down, take a break. That's basically the only time I take a day off is when my body's telling me, oh, I'm tired. So even like during Christmas, even when my body's telling me that it's tired and it wants to break, I don't typically stop. Because being self-employed is a lot of work, and if you don't mind making less money and stuff like that, more power to you, and you don't have to work as hard as I do. I have a big family and stuff like that, and I have long-term goals. So, I work as hard as I possibly can to achieve them. Like I want to move out of California when my youngest is 18 because I'm stuck here until I'm 18. And when I move, I want to move somewhere where I can like literally buy a house outright, and not have a mortgage anymore. So I have to work really hard to save up that money. Last year my taxes was $15,000, so I need to save up. My sales aren't as good as they were last year. COVID was really good for the reselling community. So I'm down compared to last year, but I still got to save 10 grand this year just to pay my taxes. It could be higher. Who knows what's happening there exactly. So I work really hard to set all this up, and provide the life that I want to live and all this stuff, and it's just, it's far from a passive income. There are some people that I do know that have hired people to do their sourcing for them online that send all their product to prep centers, and they might do a little bit of repricing, a little bit of stuff here and there, but they have people that do all the things for them. Like I have a third party that does my claims for Amazon to reimburse me. There are ways to make this a passive income, but you do have to hire people to do it. And I'm not really knowledgeable about that kind of thing because I prefer to do it all myself. Like I want to do my own quality control, and I'm a very hands-on person. Even when I was a manager at Lowe's, I was always involved with everything. I was always right there, elbow to elbow with my employees, working, whether it was like loading blocks or loading plants or receiving product, whatever it was. I'm that kind of person where I'm like heavily involved with everything happening, because if you're running your business, you have to take it really seriously. And, I like to know that things that are happening right, and they're happening in a certain way. Like I have my kids and stuff, they'll come and help me. And they've learned that things have to be done a certain way. And, that's just how I like it, because again, it goes back to quality control. But unless you're hiring third-party people, Amazon is not really a passive income. I don't think it's a passive income at all. Not if you're doing retail arbitrage, especially if you're doing retail arbitrage. But if you're doing like tactical arbitrage, stuff like that, and you're looking for the product yourself and you're shipping the product yourself, this is not a passive income. I don't care what anybody tries to tell you, this is not a passive income if you're doing all that yourself. The only thing that's really similar if you operate the way like I operate, doing the things yourself, is when you're sleeping, people will buy your stuff. If you're on vacation, people can buy your stuff. And that way it's similar to passive income, and I can agree with that. But it's really not unless you're hiring people. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I just wanted to talk about this because I see other Amazon YouTube channels always talk about how this is passive income. And for new sellers or people thinking about getting into this, I want to let them know it's really not a passive income. There's a lot of work that goes into this. I'll be the first one to tell you. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Leave any comments below if you have any opinions. Thank you for watching.